From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Detroit Tigers.
Just about set to go now, and today's starter, Tarek Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Upstairs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Meadows. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Just off the inside corner. Now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. And once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Carlos Correa stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fires over to first. And Correa retired. That's out number 3. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back at Comerica Park. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And Now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch.
Second baseman.
Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against the righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Inside and it hit him.
I got him. Take him,
Batting third.
Here's Riley Green.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
On the ground to first, could be two. One at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Skubal back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Young makes the grab, one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And that is out of play. Skubal, the lefty who lights up the radar gun, 28 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they
dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw and he's on at first.
Batting 7th, first baseman Ty France.
Ty France, the next twin up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One.
In the dirt. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second.
Let's go, Tiger.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit by pitch.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Brooks Lee digs in now. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. 3-1. Ryan Jeffers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing, and he went. And it's a full count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 3-2. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Detroit, and now the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Buxton sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Now, Matt Vierling. That's in there. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Headed towards the corner, and no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Chase Young.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Chase Young. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 1 left for Detroit. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back.
Leading
Ryan
off
Jeffers
for
at the plate.
Minnesota, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Now,
trusted his
designated
hands. Nice
hitter,
job of going the
Willie
other way.
Castro.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. This is Willie Castro. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Caught looking his first time up. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Jeffers stands at first with one out. That one outside. Ball two.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3.
Squirts away a little bit. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now batting,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by
Correa.
swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, one out. Now Correa up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses. The countdown 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Byron Buxton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 on, 1 out. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Byron Buxton. First time up was a pop out. In for a strike. 0-1. Two aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. There's the strike. That's out to center field. Meadows gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Twins strand a pair, and we are still scoreless. Back at Comerica Park, and the batter now, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
That one ripped, but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a ball popped up. And that drops foul. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
So digging in, Trey Sweeney. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Tigers, center fielder, Parker
So the lineup flips over, and next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Flied to left his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bader puts it away, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Royce Lewis. Reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a foul ball. That's a little high. And 1-1. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Rips one to right, and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Line drive, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for Minnesota, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Foul ball still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hit in the air left field. Bader settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now the DH spot. Kerry Carpenter. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Pablo Lopez the strikeout. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still no score. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers.
Skubal back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Diving, makes the grab.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Back to the top of the lineup, Willie Castro now at the plate. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting left fielder.
So here's Bader now. He is struck out and he is walked. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Finds its way through, base hit. And Carlos Correa with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Now batting shortstop Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Bader runs. Ball outside. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That's outside, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. High spots for the drip drop. Spend 300 for the flip flops. But a big
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside, ball 1. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And the righty deals. Up, but in for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Base hit right field. And that one's going to get into the corner. And it gets by him. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
The first baseman, Cole Heath.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in, Colt Heath. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
That catches the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at third, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one the other way. Fires to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jake Rogers, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. First pitch misses.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Very high with that one. And it's 2-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And it remains 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
France in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Late swing fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Brooks Lee will hit next. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. Back at Comerica Park. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On to France, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just missed. And misses inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Here is Gleyber Torres. And that's in for a strike. And that one sliced foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Hit on the ground to short. Correa. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Will Vest.
Number 19.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Next offering is downstairs. Next offering misses down and away. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And fouled off. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position,
Now batting,
and
left
still
fielder,
nobody out.
Harrison
No, just a
Bader.
nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Sack bunt towards third. Young. Over to Torres. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, shortstop Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. One run's in.
Comes through with the RBI.
Now batting,
Anytime you
the
rip a
center
line
fielder,
drive the other
Brian
way, you
Buxton.
feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. There's one.
Now batting, right fielder Matt Wallner.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Now here is Matt Wallner. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That's down and in.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they tack on 3. It's 5-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Vest is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tommy Canely.
Number 43, Tommy Canely.
So 2 down. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. That clips the zone. Strike 1. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball. 2-2.
Pitch
Ball.
misses. Counts full, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Keith makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Riley Green. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Vierling.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Jax getting cranked up as well. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Just off the inside edge. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Young.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one is downstairs. Ball one. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Tigers 1.
I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to
We
lose.
go to the 8th. And now for the Twins, Ty
Leading off
France.
for the Twins, first baseman Ty
Canley,
France.
35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Stepping in, Brooks Lee.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That
One
one
ball,
not
no
close.
strike.
1-0.
Let's go, Tigers. Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Popped in the air. Left field. Green pulls that one down. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Yeah, the batter now, Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. And that one a little below the knees.
1-1.
And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. A changeup missing, and the count is 2-2. France leads off first with 1 away. Just misses, and now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. (3-2) and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a
Now
lot of
batting,
pitches
the
and ends up
designated
drawing the
hitter, Willie
walk.
Castro.
Very gritty.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tommy Canley done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
Johnny
for the
Brebbia
Tigers.
on the pitch here.
Number 49, John Brebbia.
2 on, 1 out. Castro digs in now. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So up next, Harrison Bader. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Holton up and loosening in the pen. Gunther warming up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Twins strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions. Going back and forth and playing tennis. You a menace, about to start up a war. Gullah, acting goofy like a Bengali stranded on the island.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Danny Coulombe.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Just missed. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. He's grounded out a couple of times. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Meadows in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one way outside. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down here 5-1. And we're back.
Leading off
All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Rebbia back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And
2
another
ball,
ball.
no strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Sweeney gets it to first. That takes care of Correa.
Now batting, center fielder Brian Buxton.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And now it's even up. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Swing and a miss at a slider. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one hammered. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. That's way outside, and that's ball 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He will score into second, and he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Lewis checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
France stands in now and watches strike 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And the Twins played 1 on the double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Detroit,
Leading off
bottom of
for
the ninth.
Tigers,
Gleyber
second
Torres up to
baseman,
hit.
Gleyber Torres.
And that's
Ball.
off the inside
1-0.
edge. 1-0.
Ball.
And another ball. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in, Riley Green. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Now batting.
For me, that's one of the toughest
hitter,
double plays to
Gary
turn on the infield. The
Carpenter.
first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So last chance for the Tigers. Next is the designated hitter, Gary Carpenter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The Tigers down to their final strike. That misses, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.